Alright, so Draconis Storm here. Just gonna give a little bit of tips for new beginners on how to play Minecraft. This doesn't really matter what version of Minecraft you have. This is pretty much just general rules for Minecraft. So, alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna create a new world, do a survival world, and we're gonna call it the most awesome world ever, version 1.9, because that's what version we're using. The most awesome world ever. We're going to get rid of the most awesome world ever, version 1.9. So go ahead and create new world, and here's where we wait for it to load. So generally what you want to do when you first begin to play Minecraft is you want to explore. It's the most important thing, because you got to find where you want to build, and if you die you want to know your frame of reference, which is your spawn point. So here's our spawn point, and there's the sun. Sun is always to the east. So to make sure we know where our spawn point is, what we're going to do first is mine. And oh wow, having a little bit of lag here. So it's because I'm recording. So what I'm going to do is go in here, go to my video settings, and turn my rendered chunks down to 8. And let's see, there we go. Now we're going to get some more dirt. Picking up dirt. Alright, so here's our spawn pillar. This is going to tell us every time we respawn, or if we get lost, we're going to know where we were, because we'll see our pillar that we created right here. And wow, we are in a pretty empty area. So we want to run towards the sunshine, because we know the sun is always in the east. So it looks like we're going to go mountain climbing, or maybe in this case we're going to do some little ice jog in here on the icy ice. You got to remember it's slippery on the ice. Slippery. Alright, so we're going east. We want to know what's to the east of our spawn point. We're also looking for things like sheep, trying to make sure we know what is in every direction from the point that we spawned. And if you die, you know how to get back to where you are. So let's say you find something really cool that you want to build near, which would be like a village or a dungeon, or something like horses or something like that, a plains with horses. Or maybe you find some kind of spawner or something and you want to try to take advantage of it. Alright, so this way we're not finding much, so I'm going to go ahead and go back. And we're not going to run exactly back to where we were, because we built that pillar, so we still know where our general frame of reference is, but we're going to run in the general direction, which is, we know it's west because the sun was in front of us, and now it's behind us. So on a PC version, you can always press F3, and it will tell you in the middle left of the screen what direction you're facing. See, right there in the middle left of the screen, it says I'm facing west, I'm facing north. So if I want to go west, then I'm going to go this way. And if I look back, the sun should be behind me, so it is. So it looks like I had already gotten off track a little bit there. So we should see our pillar over here somewhere. There's our pillar. Kind of hard to see because of the ravine right here. Well, it's not really a ravine, it's just a small hill. We got some sugar cane right there. And remember where that is. Man, this is one wasteland of a world to spawn in. So that's another thing about making a new world of Minecraft that you got to remember too, is that you might not have, that's sugarcane right there, you might not have a good world to start off in. You might want to decide to play a little bit more difficult way, which is you just tough it out, deal with your world, harsh, cold reality, that the world that you spawned in. Or you can say screw that world, delete it, make another one. And we got bunnies to the west, so we're gonna go up here and try to take a good look around, and depending on what's on the top of this hill, we may decide that we don't want to do anything else at this point. We may just want to delete it and redo it. There is a cliff right here, and we're not jumping down in there, and I don't see anything worth running over to. This is what you call a wasted world. The snowy waste tundra. I'm gonna look at my food level. That's not good at all. So we are, what is our elevation? So it says 79 chunks right here. I'm surprised. This must just be a huge snow, a super snow biome. So, there's a skeleton somewhere. So, see this, there's coal right here. Oh, there's a skeleton. It's not time to fight. And there's our spawn point. So, it looks like maybe our best bet is going to be to go north from spawn. So because we went east, we went west. So if we go north, which is always going to be left of the east, so we're going to head north. Remember, if you die, you're going to spawn right back where you originally spawned, which will be where your pillar is. So you just run north again. Sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. So, we are going to look to the north. Always looking for something worth building near, or sheep, so you can get the wool to make a bed. Because that's the whole name of the game in Minecraft, is being able to build something and keep it. And if you get lost, you might find it again one day, but if you have your bed, keep your spawn point, keep it in a safe place, put lots of torches everywhere to keep the creatures from spawning at night. Put it on peaceful if you need to get started when you're a beginner, so peaceful mode or difficulty level turned all the way down will keep creatures from killing you, but you can still die from falling and things like that, or other animals. Alright, now this looks a little interesting over here. A little interesting indeed. I don't know if I'd want to live in that though. Now if you noticed, I turned from north to east. So I'm now northeast of the spawn point. So, once again, I'm Draconis Storm. And we found a very rare biome. Ice Plains Spikes biome. I've only seen these